So GitHub is nothing but it's a version control tool. We are multiple members, multiple developers, testers, and everybody is working on the same project. So if we are all in the same project and we got the user story on even one particular file, so we have to change it. The existing file, we have to change it or we have to create it, and how it will be moved to production, right? So how it will not impact others. Whatever I'm working on it, so you are working on it. So on the same file, on the same ETL file, you are changing something, I'm changing something. So how both are going to the production. So normally we will have the master branch. So in Git, we have the branches, repository, and within the repository, we'll have the branches. We'll create everything. So here I will take the master branch. So this is the master branch. Sometimes we'll call it as main branch, main. Okay, main or master, both are same. It's a master branch. So this is what the master code will be available. So whatever the code is there in production, so that is the code which we have it in the master. If from the master branch, so we can create n number of branches here. So from the master branch, I will create a develop, right? It's a one branch I can create. So from the develop branch, so whatever we have in the master, so the code, same code will be there in the develop also. So develop branch, because I just created a branch here, right? So it will be available as of now. But so after that, so you are working on one user story. I'm working on one user story. So both should not work in the same develop branch. Okay, because if we both working on the same branch, then we'll get the conflict. So to avoid the conflict, what we can do, so based on the user story number, you can create a feature branch. Okay. So you create a feature branch on develop branch, because develop branch is the branch where we will merge the code. So what is it? So once we see the practically, then you'll get clear idea. Okay, for example, you are working on one task. I'm working on one task. Then I will create a feature branch from develop branch, sourced from develop, and you will be creating the feature branch too, sourced from the same development branch. Okay, develop branch. For example, in our real-time project, there are four main branches will be available. So one is main branch, the main one. It's a production release, whatever we are doing it. So everything we have to merge up to main branch. So from the main branch only, so whatever the code changes happen, so that it will be deployed into production by using Jenkins. So before going to this main branch, so first we will create a feature branch this way. So I'll be doing the code changes here. That means I might be creating ETL by seeing the STTM document. I will prepare the code, right? It may be the notebook or it may be the SQL document, SQL script, or creating the table, TDL, DML, any operations I can create. So developers code. So that I'm creating in the feature branch. Okay, I created it. So what I have to do? So once everything done, I I have to do the commit. So commit and push. So push it to this development branch, develop branch here. So I have to push it here. It means, okay, I did the changes. I have to commit it and push it to the development. Okay, so development branch. So all the users, all the developers, first they will put it into development, this develop branch. Okay, everything done. Then there we have the release team. We have separate team is there. Then they will take it from here. So what they will do? So I, as a developer, I have to coordinate with them, but they do have the access. So because I will not have access to merge the code to UAT to main, they will have it. So they will create a change request. They will create a change request, or you can create a change request. That's fine. Or you can say you will create a change request. It depends on the project, right? So you create a change request and get all the approvals. And from the development branch, just to merge the code to create one more pull request. So create a PR. It's a PR called PR. Then create a pull request to merge it into QA branch. Just we will take the data from develop to QA. Then we will inform the QA team. So they will take the code from QA and then they will do the review or testing, whatever it may be, they will do it. So once they have given the sign off, then it will be moved to the UAT. So we have some Jenkins pipeline. So that we have to execute it, this QA and UAT, everything. So that will automatically deploy the code into the respective environment, and it will do the testing. Okay, the validation it will do. And after that, the QA tester, if you have separate testing team, okay, mostly the agile team, we will not have any QA. Directly you'll have UAT or development UAT, then main. So some teams will have the QA. That's why I put here QA validation. Then it will go to the business approval. So here UAT we have to do again. We have to create a pull request. We have to merge it into UAT. Then it will move to the main. So once we have merged the code into main, so from the main only we will run the Jenkins production pipeline, production release pipeline, so that it will take the data from main branch and then it will deploy whatever the changes we did so far, so that it will deploy it into so production environment. So that's what normally it will happen. So for this, I have given all this branches. So what each branches will have. Feature branch. So you can create n number of feature branch based on the Jira ticket, based on the user story. Okay. So that we can create it. For example, user story number, we will put it in the branch feature hyphen that number. Then we'll create n number of branches there, and then we will merge it into development. Then run the SIT testing, system integration testing, that is the Jenkins pipeline. Just you will run it. It will deploy the code into SIT region, then do the testing, that is development, or do the testing, that is unit testing. Okay, you are saying that everything is fine. Then create a build for the QA testing. Okay, then another PR we have to raise it. So how to do it? It's very simple. If you know that Git process and everything, it's very simple. We'll do it. And whenever you are going to create a branch, it's a main branch. It's a default branch. It will be available. And from the main branch, you create a development. From the development, you create QA. From QA branch, you create a UAT. From development, you create feature branch. From development. Okay, so please remember, please you have to create a feature branch from the development branch, develop branch. So normally this is what it goes. And we'll create one GitHub. Okay, so go to github.com, and I already logged in. Okay, created here, and go here. You can create a new. Okay, so GitHub here. So GitHub sign up. So go to this one, sign up for GitHub, right? Sorry, since I have already signed in, it is get into this one. So you just create it. This is what you will have initially. Then this is the main. You will have home page, github.com. The left hand side, whatever we are saying it here, those are the repositories. So for example, you can create a repository here. So new, go to new. So create a new repository. Say for example, here I'm creating Snowflake tutorial. Okay, just I'm creating, but I already created one Snowflake tutorial here. It's available. So no need to put any description on all, just to create a repository. So first sign up, then create a repository. First the repository here. So after that, this is the GitHub link we'll have. Okay, this is the base link we'll have. And this is the account name. And this is the repository name dot GitHub. So you can take git bash. It's another command line prompt. You can do it. So git bash download. It's nothing but git bash. It's a command line prompt. So go to this git downloads. So you can take the git bash from here. So Windows, you can download it, install it. Then, so whatever, wherever you are keeping the file, for example, this is the file, you are keeping it here. It's like a command line prompt. These files we have to merge into develop, right? Or upload into develop. Then go here. For example, this is the SQL file, right? I have to merge there. So right click and take the git bash from here. Okay, it's not available. So if you have installed, it will be available. So you can take this one and git for Windows 64. It's like a command line prompt. Whatever we are seeing here, it's a UI. And same thing, you can take it in the command line prompt from here. Okay, so go here, you can take this one, execute it. So go to next. So if you want, you can take it up, otherwise you can leave it, this one, git bash. Okay, so just to take it next, and you'll have this one. Okay, so next, and install it. It will get installed with very quickly. It will get installed. This is the git bash command, so you can do it. So whatever you have. So here it will take some time, 1 or 2 minutes. Then it will install here. Okay, but no need to do this because already we can integrate with Git with our Snowflake. Just I will log into Snowflake account. So I log into Snowflake. So now we have here, you can take it. Okay, so git bash, release notes, everything. If you want to check, you can check it. So otherwise you can go here, right click, and then you can take the git bash from here. So wherever you want to take, so open git bash here. So then you will get the command line prompt. Okay, so there you can do all this. So whatever you want, git status or whatever you want to perform some command. Okay. Okay. So now you just go into this. We already created. So here, this is the repository we create. But while creating the repository, I think I created a public repository, but created as a private repository. So where we can create a private repository, you go to this. If you have created as a public repository, then you will not see that lock here. Go to settings, and here we will have some settings. Okay, go down, and you have the danger zone, right? So there you can take the change visibility. Visibility change to private. So I want to make it like a private. So take it like a private one. Okay, they are asking to verify the email. So we have to verify it. Okay, they have sent an email. Let me verify it. So I got the code here. I'll copy the code. I'll put it here. Okay, the code, verify, then okay. So if you see now, you could see that the lock, right? So it means it's a private repository. Previously, it was like a public repository. Anyone can access it. For example, I created Informatica, SQL, PLSQL, all this. So that is like a public repository. So I'll go inside. If you see here, so here I have public repository, but now I have the private repository, 14 repository I have. So I'll go this one. So private and public, right? So I'll go to this one or this one. Anything is fine. Just go here. Snowflake tutorial here, right? So here we have the code, issues, pull request. So all this you can find here, settings and everything. This is the profile. So first what we have to do, we have to follow some steps here. So create a GitHub account, a repository and branches. Okay, if you want to create branch, you can create so multiple branch, but by default, we will have one branch called main. Okay, so but now, so what I will do, so at least I need one file to create a branch. Just you can create, so always you'll have the readme, right? That file. Just to create this one, it will automatically create something like this and do the commit change. It means it will create one file. That's it. Snowflake tutorial will have this particular file, readme.md. It's normal file we'll have. So after that, are you seeing that branch? One branch, main branch. So by default, we'll have the main branch here. Okay, view all the branches. As of now, we have one branch. Just go inside the branch. So we have the main branch. We will follow this one. We will create the branches. Okay. So I'm not going to create all the branches here. So I'm going to create a develop UAT, then main we have already. So I'm not going to create QA because so many branches will be there. So I'll create a new branch. So it's a develop branch. It's a develop from where we have to create develop branch. So we can create development from the main branch, right? So just to create a main. Are we going to create develop or all this? No. As a developer, we will create only feature branch. Okay, feature branch means so whatever the user story we get, so that branch only will create. So we created a develop branch. So create one more branch. It's like a UAT. Yes, you create a UAT branch from develop branch. Source is from develop. So as of now, it's not available. Just to find. Okay, you can refresh it. So we'll create UAT branch from the development, not from the QA, because QA we are not going to create. Just now create a new branch. It's a UAT. It's not from main. Create from the develop. Create it. And I want to create a feature branch, right? Feature branch. I will go here, go to this user story, and I'll create a one something like I'll put here. So create a new branch, something like feature branch. Okay, so I'll put fe underscore this one. It's a feature branch and number. So sourced from a develop, create a branch. This we will do it in our real-time project, but develop UAT main and everything will be already available. So that we cannot do any changes. Okay. So how many branches are available now? So you can go to this code or click on this repository. You'll see that four branches are available, right? Four branches now. So what is the main branch? Branches, this is the default branch main, or you can call it as master branch. And then we have the three different branches are available. So I hope you are clear. So please practice it. So this one, creating it, okay? Please practice it. Now I'll go here. So we did all these branches and everything, right? So now, and we have to create a token. Okay, so token, go to developer settings, and there we have to create a token. So where we can see the developer settings. So here you can go to this one and you will see the settings here. Yeah. So here you have the developer settings. So go here, and so here we can take the personal access token. So go to this personal access token, then tokens classic, and take this token. Okay. So I already have taken the token. Just generate a new token if you want. So that you can create a new token. I will delete it, delete this token. So this is what you will have. So developer setting, go to personal access token, token classic. There you can create a new token. So by using this token only, we can integrate our Snowflake with GitHub. Okay, because whatever the changes we do here, that will automatically reflected here. So no need to do exporting as a SQL file, no need to do anything. So that we can put push and pull everything from here. So go here, you can take the new token classic, generate it. So make the token here, Snowflake token one, I'm using it. And the expiry, I can put it like no expiration, and select this one, repo. Okay, this one you should select it, and whatever you want to select, if you that is your based on your requirement. Okay, then generate a token. So you will get one token here. So after some time, I will delete this token because this is very sensitive information. So I'll copy this. So I'll put the token here. Okay. So I'll paste it somewhere. And then we have to take the username. So where we can take the username. So I hope you are clear how to take the token, right? Then after that, after generating the token, we did not put any expiry. That's fine. So go to this profile again. Profile. We have to take the username. Okay. So where we can take the username, go to your profile. So there, if you find this is the username. Okay. So take the username, Control C, and then that as well, we can put it here, username. Okay. And base GitHub URL. So from the profile page, base URL we have to take. So this is the base URL. So copy this, Control C, copy it and paste it here. So this is a base URL and repository URL. So repository URL also we have to take. So where this is the base URL, this is the username and token we already created, and go to this one, home page, repository, and take this repository, right? Snowflake tutorial. And this repository, so here you can take the repository also, the link also, Control C, this one, and paste it here, repository URL. So everything we have taken, right? It's all this. Okay. So now you copy this one. So whatever you have here, you copy it, Control C. So go to this Snowflake, and here you can go to this worksheet. So new worksheet you can create. Okay, this is a new worksheet. So we can create a separate database. For example, I want to take one database here, create database name, Snowflake deployment. Okay, CI/CD, something like this I can put. Continuous integration, continuous deployment or delivery. Just I'm making one's name, that's it. Okay, create or replace database name. I created it, and create one schema or public schema. Anything is fine. So that public schema also you can use it, and the role is account admin. So you can create any schema or any database, that's fine. Just I did the naming. So I'll go here, I will paste it here. Sorry, this one. So I paste it here. So first we have to do for the integration, we have to do this GitHub secret. First we have to do an API integration. It means Snowflake to GitHub, we are making the integration. And then we have to create repository, Git repository, everything. So first we have to take the GitHub secret. I'll go here. So GitHub username. So we already copied the username, right? So where is the username? Copy it and take from here, paste it here. And password, access token. So take this token. Later I will change it. I will delete it. But you can take this token now, put it here, and just to create a secret. Okay. Use role account admin. Yes, we are in the account admin. Compute warehouse. So Snowflake CI/CD. This is the database I have. I'm just creating it. I created it, right? And show secrets. Then whatever the secrets are available, it will show you here. Similarly, I'll create API integration, because from here, from Snowflake to Git integration, we have to do base GitHub URL. So where is the base GitHub URL? So this is the URL. Copy it and paste it here. So execute it and make enabled equal to true, right? So this Git secret also we have to put here, GitHub secret. And we have created the show API integration also. So you can put API integration is created. So now I'll go for repository URL, because so from here I have to take the repository URL. So copy it and go here. You put the repository URL and execute it. Control C. So now if everything is correct, then you'll see that all this Snowflake, this deployment. Okay, so this one I created a repository. Okay, I can create Snowflake tutorial, because this is the one I have. I'll put it here. So this is the repository we created. If you want to check it, you can check it here. Okay, so you want to see that all the repositories. So you can check here. So whatever the repositories we have, Snowflake deployment, Snowflake tutorial that we created in Snowflake, right? So I want to check Git branches. So how many branches are available? So then this is the repository I can take. Show Git branches in Git repository. This one, so how many branches are there? Snowflake tutorial. So we created main, that is a default one. Then develop, UAT, and feature branch, right? So these are the branches are available, URL and everything. So whenever you do some changes, right? So from this hash value only, it will identify that, okay, it has been changed. So that's fine. It means now we did the integration, right? So from Snowflake to this GitHub integration, we have done. And we can list down all this. And if you want to see any files or anything, that you can take it from here. Okay, so this is what. But now I'll go here, GitHub, I will go here directly. I'll go to the feature branch. Just I'll create one file here because I want to show you that. So this is the one you are seeing there in Snowflake as well as here also. I'll go here. So if you have any files here, so how they will execute in a Jenkins pipeline or anything. So this is the way we will execute. For example, I'll go here, I will create a file. Just I'm directly creating a file in GitHub, but we will do it here and we'll push it. So that as well we'll see. Both you will see. Now I will go here, add file, create a new file. So I will create a name of the file is DDL. Okay. So DDL underscore customer underscore DDL dot SQL. So SQL file, I'm just creating it and I'm doing some create statement. Okay. So just create or replace table, table name, customer. So if you want to put so all the database name, schema name, everything you can put it here and open bracket, put ID or customer ID. It's a number data type. It should not have any syntax error and customer name, varchar 2 of 100. Just I'm doing it on DDL statement. Okay, that's it. So directly I'm doing the commit changes here in GitHub. Do the commit. So commit means we are doing the we are just saving the file, right? So this is the file we created 15 minutes ago. Then now we have the customer underscore DDL dot SQL file. So this is the file we have where we created the feature branch. But whether this will be available in other branch, no, it will not be available. If you go to main branch, is there file? No, right? If you go to develop branch, do you have the file? No, we don't have. In UAT also we don't have. That's fine. But now we have the date file in the feature branch, right? So then we have to create a pull request. So if you see compare and pull request, it means so we have recent one pushers from the uh, this feature branch. It means I am the developer. I did some code development here .sql file so that I push it to this feature branch. So directly you can do it from the Snowflake as well. We'll see that also. But now you have, or you can push it from the Git bash also. For example, you have the SQL file here. You take from here. You can go to this Git bash here, right? So first you have to connect to the Git. So you'll have this Git URL. Okay, you have some URL here. You can copy it and then you can connect it. Okay, so that is Git bash. You can check it online. That you can do. But now I'll go here. Branches we have, right? So that is also possible. You can do. So now in the feature branch, we have the file. Just to go to this compare and pull request, create it PR compare and pull. So what is this particular pull request? So make sure that so this should be comparing from your feature branch to develop branch because we are taking the creating the pull request to merge the file from this feature branch to development. So I might be myself working on one particular task. You might be working on one task. The other member is working on one task. So whoever is working, all of them, just finally at the end of the day, we will push it to development branch. It means we are just pushing it here. So compare, right? So then if you want to write some description, why, what is that? So we have to create it. But as of now, we don't have any reviewers, right? So, but we will put there in the GitHub itself for this particular repository who are all the reviewers. Like in our team, the client side, we have the reviewers. They have to review it. It means whatever the changes we are doing, they have to review it. Without the review, the code will not go to the development branch before they are accepting. Okay, some reviewer will be there, or your side also some tech lead will be there. They will review it. It's like mostly we'll have the client side. They will review it. They will do it. So first to review that, you have to create a pull request, but here we don't have any review. Okay, it will check for the whether it is everything is fine. We are not getting any changes or anything. So how many commits we did? Only one commit. So this is the one commit. And what is the file change? So we did the changes in this file, right? So this green color represents it's a new addition, right? So that one. And you can go to the conversation here. And if you have added some reviewers, by default reviewers will be added. For example, I'm adding some reviewer. As of now, there is no reviewer in this GitHub, this repository, but you can add some users, then reviewer will be available. So create a review. So once review done, then you could see that merge pull request. Otherwise, you will not see this merge pull green color because after creating this, it will go to the review. So once review done, you will see the merge pull option, the screen color. Okay, but since I am the admin here, so I could see the directly merge pull request, right? So I can merge it. So, but if you want to do more options, you can do it here. But now I'll do the merge. So where I'm merging from feature branch to develop branch. Once they are done with all this, just merge it. Confirm merge. Then it will be merged to develop. Okay, so we are at develop. So now we are to now development to UAT. There should not be any review because already we did right. Our UAT team they have to do some review. You can the reviewer will be already available, right? So now you go to this one, same, create one more pull request. Okay, so take new pull request. So from where we are taking to compare develop to main, no, develop to UAT. So create it similar way. So develop to UAT. So because if you want to create this table in UAT, this particular branch should have the code. Okay, then create it. The code, merge it now. Confirm merge. So here we are, I'm just doing it simply, but in real time we cannot do this way. So we have to get approval, all this. Okay, we have done. And again, go to new pull request. And if you want to go for any production deployment, the code should be there in main branch. Okay, so just create one more pull request from UAT to main. So UAT to main, you can put some title, then create a pull request. And here make sure that it's a UAT to main. The three commits, it's nothing but previously whatever we did, right? Everything will be there here. And file change is only one single file, that's fine. Then now go here, create a pull request, merge it. Okay, just merge it. So automatically it will be closed. The pull request will get closed. So you can add some reviewers here. Automatically some checks also you can put. So now the main branch will have the code. See here, the file. So all the branches will have. So now we did it, and then we will have the Jenkins pipeline. So we will run it. Dev pipeline, it will move. So we have already development, right? So we are not going to run the dev pipeline. Then we will have the feature branch we have. Dev we do not have, then we can run the dev branch as well, that pipeline as well. UAT, then main is for production deployment. So that we will do it on the Jenkins pipeline. Jenkins pipeline. But to run the production Jenkins pipeline, we don't have access. We are the release engineering team based on our change request number and everything. So that we have to send it to send it to release engineering team. So they will just run production pipeline. Okay. So prod pipeline, Jenkins pipeline. Before running the prod pipeline, they will check all the lower environment pipelines has been succeeded. They will check for screenshot and everything. Then they will run it. Okay, so this is the main branch, everything we'll have here. So now we'll go here. So here I want to take that particular whatever we have here, right? So that I want to take. So go here. So you take this one. And before that, we have to fetch. So whatever Git repository we did, right? So that you can take it from here. Git repository. This is the repository. Fetch it to Snowflake. So whatever we did, some create table. So that we are fetching it to Snowflake. This is what Jenkins pipeline, they will run it. Okay. Jenkins pipeline, they will run it. You assume that Jenkins pipeline. So all the branches we have taken, whatever we have the code, everything now we have taken. So based on our role and the different databases here, we can execute it. So now I'll go here. So this is the one, right? So execute immediate from Snowflake tutorial. So that is our repository branches from where you want to take. So this main branch is for production deployment. Okay. So this is the same command will be executed by Jenkins, then it will deploy it. But here, so wherever you want to take from from development branch, right? So develop branch you can take. And what is the file name? So this is the file name, right? So this is the file name. Copy it here. So don't give any space here. So I'll go to this one. I'll put this and I'm going to run this where I'm running Snowflake CI/CD public. So do we have any tables here? Before that, I'll show you. In public, do we have any tables? So Git repository we already created, nothing. No, there is no table, right? So now I'm going to execute it. Manually, I'm doing it, but this will be done by some pipeline, CI/CD pipeline, maybe Azure pipeline or Jenkins or any other pipeline we have. Okay, so now I just executed. I did not mention any create table statement, everything, just whatever we have in the GitHub. So that executed. So now you could refresh it. You can see the table has been created, right? So this is the same process we will follow in real-time project. This step alone, we will not do it. This is manually, I executed it, but we will not do this way. We will do it by using the Jenkins pipeline. Okay. So now we will take the other way. We'll go to the repository here, Snowflake repository. Then we will create some notebook from here. Then from the notebook, so how can I merge it into GitHub repository? So that is what normally we will do in the real-time project. So I have to do some changes. I have to insert some data. Then how can I do? So I can go here. You can do something again, some changes here, or you take the file to this git bash, pull it to your local, do the changes and push it to the repository. And again, you fetch it and then execute it. Then the insert statement or any other DML statement or even any other ETL statement, task creation, everything, it will be executed in the production or respective databases. So here in the Snowflake, we don't have different account. In the same account itself, you can create based on your role. You can see that all the databases. So in our real-time project, if you see core underscore DB, it's a production database. Test, that is QA underscore core DB, it's a QA. And dev underscore core db, it's a development. So that's what we have. Based on our role, we could see the databases here. Okay, but this will be executed by pipeline. Okay, so CI/CD pipeline, that is, it may be the Jenkins pipeline or Azure pipeline or AWS pipeline or anything is fine. That's a deployment. So now I'll go here. We will create one notebook. So from the notebook, so how to take this one? Okay, so I'll go here. So even I just to go to the Git repository. So we could see the Git repository, right? So go to this Git repository here and take the repository URL. So this is, we are creating the repository URL manually, but we already created, right? So repository URL, repository name, integration name, this one we created already. So personal access token that we have given, and secret select database. So that we already created here. Repository name, everything. So now I will go to this notebook. For example, I want to do some notebook. So I go to notebook here, or we can take the notebook from Git repository. So anything is fine. Or you can click on the notebook, or directly you can go to the front page. There you can take from notebook, creating notebook from Git repository. So first of all, we will create simply a notebook, then we'll push it there. Create a notebook. Go to this notebook. So Snow Git some notebook. I'm creating from here public. This one, that's fine. Everything's fine. You just create it. This is notebook, what we are normally used to create, right? So this is a notebook. So now if you do not want any new pages or anything, that you can remove it. And if you want to execute it, you can execute the all this, right? Execute it and starting this warehouses, and it will create here and everything. If you do not want this one, you can delete it. Just I'm deleting this one. Just I'll go here. This is what I need. This notebook I have to publish to the GitHub. It should be moved to the deployment, right? So I created in development and I have to move it to our QA, UAT, and production, right? So this is what I have to move, packages and everything that we have. Connect to this one and select database. So we have this one. So select this folder. Okay. So I will go to this one, select this folder and commit messages, right? So commit message. This is the Snowflake notebook. Then take this one, personal access token. So that I have to take it from here. Control C. I'll go here, push it. Where I'm pushing from my this one to this feature branch, right? I'm just pushing it. This is the same exact. We will do it in our real-time project also. Everybody has to do this wave only. It's a not manual process. It will take some time to push it. So both will be pushed. But if you want to do some changes here, okay, I created a table, but I do not want to do the create table, or even I have to create one more SQL statement, create a new file, and I will do this file name. I'll put, or I will go with some product table, product underscore ddl dot SQL file, create it. A is nothing but addition. Okay, it's a newly added. So go to this SQL file, then whatever the code we have written there, you take this one, create table name. So what is the table name? Create or replace. I'll put this way, create or replace, right? Replace, then product. So whatever we already created in dev, so that I'm taking from here. So open bracket, product ID, even it's creating the procedure, creating the task and anything. Okay, it's fine. Product ID, it's a number data type, product name. You can practice this way. So product name, it's a varchar 2 of 100. It's already whatever we created already, that statement I'm taking, then it will automatically save. Okay, so where it is going to save, it will be saved here, this feature branch, right? So because we are at the feature branch, that's fine. So now I will go to this customer instead of create. So I'll do the some insert statement. Okay, insert into customer table values. I'll put some customer ID. I'll put some customer name. So I will remove this one I do not want, because again it will create. If you want to put one more line, one more record, you can put it there and close it. See, this is M. M means we already have this particular SQL file. I modified it. This is I added newly, and inside Snow Git we have the one more file. What is that file? The file name is called this Python file, right? That's fine. So here we have. So if you want to pull it from the Git to this Snowflake to the feature branch, because see, somebody else already did some changes, right, to the same file. This is the same file. They did the changes. They deployed into main branch without pulling it. If you are doing some changes, that will not the correct. It will not. You will get conflict. Okay. So always you do the push. Sorry, pull. Then you do the changes. Then after that, we did the nothing to sync. It's already up to date. So that's fine. This is the branch we have. Which branch I have to push it to this push. See, are you able to see this push to Git? So just click on this. It'll automatically show you that what modification we have done. Okay, this red color represents removed and green color represents added, right? And go to this one. It's a new file. So there is nothing because it's a new, right? So I have to do the commit message, and I'm doing this something like git push to customer file and product file. Okay. So this is what I have to do. Credentials, I have to already saved it. It will be there based on your role in the real-time project. Just to push it. Okay. So successfully pushed. So now we will have the file in the Git repository, right? So go to this Git. Why we are not able to see here? Because we are at the main branch. Go to the feature branch. So this is what we did, right? So as a developer, we will do this feature branch. Okay, that's fine. So now how many files are they changed? Two commits ahead of three commits behind. That's behind, it's fine. The ahead means whatever we have this changes. Two commits, these two file, Snowflake notebook, and this is the customer, this one push we have. And this is the notebook we did, right? Snow git dot Python file, cell one, cell two, all this we have. And customer, this one minus symbol represents removed, plus symbol represents added. And this is the plus symbol added new file. Okay, so this is what you can check it. So now I will create a pull request from feature branch to this develop branch. There I have to get review. I have to get review from the reviewer. So for example, I created this one. I did the changes and everything for this my task user story, and I will create a pull request. Go to this one, take some title here. Okay, this is the user story, the feature branch to this develop branch where all the developers will merge it the code. then deploy it based on the Jenkins pipeline. Okay. So do it, create a pull request, and then if you see, so now we have, so how many files changed? Three files changed. So what are the changes? You can check it here on the left hand side. Okay, this is the folder. So this is the file we have, and this file we have some changes, some modification, right? This is a new addition. You can see this plus symbol, new addition. This is a modification. So everything we did the changes and two commits. That means these two commits we did it before, and pull request. Just to go to the pull request here, we have to merge it actually. So merge it now. Then the code will be there in development. Get the review from the customer or lead or somebody else or peer review. Then if you go to this particular repository, you can go to the develop branch. There you could see this one, right? So then this is the branch they will take it, and then they will deploy it into dev environment, develop environment, UAT environment. Main will be the production environment. Okay, whatever the changes we have. As of now, there is no file will be there in this UAT because we did not merge it, and main branch also will not have it, right? So this is what you will have. For example, here I will go to this feature branch. So I'm doing some changes here directly. This one, customer DDL. So I'll put some. Can I do directly here? Yes, I can do. So here also I can do insert into, right? So this one I'll go for one. This I will do it. So where I'm doing, which branch I'm doing, feature branch, right? That's fine. So I'll do the commit changes. I'm doing it in the Git directly. Actually, Git we will not show, we should not do it. Okay. So whatever I did it here, will it be available in Snowflake? No, it will not be available. Go to this my sheet and go here, and we have to fetch it here. Fetch it. Okay. Fetch it. And this is my develop branch. See this develop branch. So how many records will get inserted into this customer table, right? We'll see. Select star from customer table. If you have, if you understood clearly, you can say the answer. So now if I'm going to execute this particular line, this is from develop branch. I'll go to this developer branch, and what is there in develop branch? Customer DDL. So only one record, right? But instead of develop branch, if I go to this feature branch, execute this particular line, it will execute two command, right? We'll see that. We'll test that as well. So I have fetched it. I hope I have already fetched it. If not, just fetch it. This is manually I'm doing it. Just execute it. So now that one record will get inserted here. So instead of develop, if I put feature, then it should have instead of this one, if I use this feature branch, right? So this is the branch name. So copy this branch, or I'll go here directly, go to the branch, copy this branch name, put it here and execute it. Now we should see that two records, right? It's already insert statement is there. Three records should be there now, right? So because we don't have any, we did not complete with the truncate and load, just we put it. See here, this record was there previously. So now again, two records has been inserted. So now you got it right. What is that feature branch, develop branch, UAT branch? The business team, they will run the UAT branch, and then they will test all this, whether the code is working fine in UAT. If you are a UAT tester, then you have to do all this. Main branch, this execution I did manually, but this will be done by any pipeline, CI/CD pipeline. continuous integration, continuous deployment or delivery. So that we will do it. But this is the complete process. So now notebook, we have the git push and git this functionality. Okay. So where we will get, go to this. So here I created this one, is a notebook. So now we are at this feature branch, right? So feature branch, now we will see that, okay, only one record we have, but I have to do the pull request. So create, pull it, then only this feature branch in Snowflake will have that two records, two inserts, that statement we will have, right? So that we'll have. We'll check it now. Yes, we have now two. But I did this one in directly in Git, right? But how would we have here? Because we already integrated Git and Snowflake. So now, so I want to do some changes here. I want to push it. I can push it here. So that is so normal process. So this is the same deployment process. We will do it in our real-time project. So please create one Git repository, whatever we have seen so far. So please practice it. This will help you to understand all the Git and deployment, everything. But this alone, what we did through execute immediate, right? This alone will be done by Jenkins. But Jenkins integration, I couldn't do that, do here. But if time permits, I will also do it. And same execution, we will do it by integrating this pipeline with the Jenkins or Azure pipeline. We'll execute the same thing, the Snowflake account. Then we will do that as well.